unofficial Robin Banks, and I'm back with another video, except this video is not a story time video. It is a advice video. So I've been posting on my social media, my Instagram and my Twitter. I even made a post in the community tab telling you guys to send me your stories, and I was gonna record a video giving you advice. Now that I'm getting some of these stories, I don't even know how I'm gonna respond to some of these. I tried not to answer them. Like, a lot of you guys send me with the topic line advice, so I just moved it to a folder in my email so I won't read it beforehand. So a lot of these stories, it's my first time reading it, but one of the stories I got in my DM, so I read it over, but I didn't read it to its entirety. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome to my channel. And if it's not your first time and you've been tuned in, you've been watching my videos, you've been tuned to the story times, the drama of my life, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, we're on the road to 5K, so click that red button and subscribe. Also watch all my other videos. You don't have to watch all of them, but I'm telling you, this is not the juiciest one. I got some juicy ass videos, and if you like drama and if you like content, you like people from New York, you should subscribe to me. And if you want to go that extra mile and never miss a video, you can click that bell, so anytime a girl posts a video, you could be tuned in. Period. So if you hear air in the back, if you hear noise in the back, it's my AC is getting a little bit chilly, but my room gets a little bit hot, and being under this light makes me a little hot, so I gotta have my air running. Hopefully you guys can hear me over all of that. So the first, I'm gonna be reading the stories out loud, but I'm also going to be putting screenshots on the screen to read along. Also, I want all my subscribers to feel free to give their own advice to the situations and give feedback. I'm also going to put the email and the description bar, because I want to continue doing videos like this sporadically. Probably make a series and make a playlist of advice videos, because for some reason, after you guys watched my Fall from Graceland video and another one of my story times, you guys also kept commenting on my video saying that I should do advice videos, and you guys have been writing me on Instagram every time I ever make a post, like, what kind of video should I do besides story time, because I do want to do other content. You guys always be like, make an advice video. I don't know why you guys think I give good advice. I mean, my friends think I give good advice too, but I mean, I'm gonna try my best. But I also want my subscribers to give some feedback, because the people who are sending in their stories, they can look and get different point of views from different people, so they could know how to move with the situations. So I have a folder. I'm kind of nervous. Why am I nervous? I made a folder in my email. I said I was gonna remain anonymous, so I'm not gonna say any names. And when I put the screenshots, I'm gonna edit the names out. So this one says, "Hey lady, I am quite older than you, but I need some advice. I've been with my man for 13 years. We have a child together, but he isn't a good provider, and he doesn't know how to talk to me with respect at times. I'm no angel here, but I feel stuck in this relationship. It's like I know I deserve better, and I deserve to go after the type of man that I want, and that is a man who can provide and knows how to treat and respect women." I hear that, sis. "Might I add, his adult children have no respect for me, and he does nothing about it. I just want some other advice." Okay, so first things first, I don't have children, but all my friends, like a majority of my friends, have kids, so I already know how it gets being in a situation with your baby father. I know it gets complicated, because I'm from the outside looking in. I see that children do put a strain on a relationship. In most cases, it's just because it's a lot of pressure on both ends. So I can understand why you would feel like you're stuck, because people be wanting 2-parent households, and based off the situation for my friends, like I said, a lot of people try to force the relationship narrative because they want to have a 2-parent household and want to have a healthy lifestyle for their children. But so they feel like they have no choice but to be with their baby father. But let me tell you this, there's a lot of men out here that want to be would not mind being a baby daddy and being a good father to your child if they really mess with you. So you don't ever have to feel like you're stuck in a relationship with your baby father. That's one. Because two, if you know me, I be feeling like I'm a city girl at heart. I think, listen, don't judge me, but I also think that I do want to come. I need to be in a relationship with someone that can provide. Not saying that I will live solely off of that person's income, or I don't want to work for myself. But I feel like you have to meet me halfway. We have to meet at the table. I can also put up, but you need to meet me. And I feel like, especially if it's a child involved, you have to be a provider for your family. Like, as far as the respect goes with the children, that I don't know about, because like I said, I don't have children for myself, and I've never really been in a relationship where the person had kids that didn't respect me or anything like that. I want my subscribers who ever been in a situation, comment below and give this lady some advice in regards to what she should do with his children, his older children that don't respect her. I feel like it should be a mutual. If he loves, I'm sure he loves his kids and he loves you, there should be some type of respect on both ends. You should respect his children. His children should show you the same respect. But I know some stepchildren have a hard time adjusting to their father or their parent being with someone new that they're not familiar with. They automatically have attitude, and I think that stems from the energy that their parents give off. Like, the mother don't like the new baby mother, so the kids don't like the baby mother. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But I haven't been in a situation, or I don't have kids, so I feel like I don't have enough experience to give advice. Damn, I'm already failing. I just don't feel like I have enough experience to give advice on this topic. I'm gonna leave this to my subscribers, my older subscribers, what you think she should do. But I do the only advice I have for you right now is that you should not feel like you're stuck in a relationship with someone because you have a child with them. There are men out here that's willing to love and provide for you and what you come with, meaning your kid or kids. So you don't have to stay in a relationship to make it work with your children. And I feel like there's a lot of healthy co-parenters out here. You guys can make an agreement so you could both be active parents in your child life without being in a relationship with each other. And if you feel like you deserve, or you can be with a man of higher quality, or you feel like you're out of his league, or you could do better than him, then take a break, explore your options. You could probably do better than him, and you can probably find a man that can provide, love you, care for you, respect you. You don't gotta settle because that's your baby father. That's how I feel. Okay, next one. Okay, so this one says, "Hey Robin, I wish you continuous success on your channel and hope you are doing well." Thank you, sis. So I met a guy not too long, and during the short amount of time I've been spending with him, I feel like I've met my soulmate. I came to the conclusion a while ago that relationships only work best when the guy likes the females more, especially with how people in this generation are. And I feel like in this case, that's exactly what I've received. He's the type of guy that'll send flowers to your job every Monday morning, and the vibe that he gives off is completely different than any that I've experienced. Even though people can be deceiving, I think this is genuinely who he is as a person. Now, the issue isn't about him not wanting me or vice versa. We have an age gap of 6 years. I'm 19 and he's 25. He's recently revealed to me that he doesn't want to be with me because he's uncomfortable with the situation, which he has also said that when he first found out it wasn't an issue for him, but within a short amount of time something changed, what leads me to believe someone has gotten into his head. The way I view the situation is that I won't be this age forever, and I feel as if something such as an age gap is a petty reason to not want to be with me when I'm of legal age and will be turning very soon. And will be turning 20 very soon. Don't get me wrong, I do understand where he is also don't get me wrong, I do understand where he's also coming from in the situation, and that's why I'm kind of stuck on how I should maneuver. Now, it's granted that this could just be lust, but my question to you is, do you think I should cut him off or try to make this work? Okay, so I was always younger dating people that was older than me, but no one ever made it seem like they was uncomfortable with the age gap, because it was never nothing. I feel like between 19 and 25, you guys are technically depending on the mix, kind of in the same age bracket, because you could be a mature 19 and 25 is really not that far, especially if you're turning 20 soon. But also at 25, I always feel like 25 you're right. You're right in the sense of between 30 and 19. So he might feel like eventually he's gonna want more out of the relationship or out of his life, and you're still young and trying to figure it out, so you guys won't be on the same page with stuff, and maybe that's probably why he feel like he's uncomfortable with the situation. But it also could be that people probably talking to him like, bro, you bugging, you 25, like you talking to a 19-year-old. I feel like maturity just plays a part, not really age. Like, it depends on how mature you are. And is there any, I feel like, is there any specific reason did you realize that when the change occurred? Because if in the beginning he was being this gentleman, sending you flowers and stuff, what changed? Did you ever sit down and ask him, like, what's the reason that you feel like you can never be in a relationship with me? And sometimes it really probably isn't just only the age. He probably just feels like he cannot be in a relationship with you because he doesn't want to be in a relationship right now, and he's just feeling the vibe out. I think if you really like him, I don't think you should cut him off. I think you should try to make it work, but also don't force the issue. I don't think you should try to force him into being in a relationship with you. I just think you should let him clarify what exactly he wants out of the situation, because he cannot be whining and dining you, sending you flowers on Mondays and making you feel like a queen, but then at the same time telling you he don't want to be with you, because that's conflicting and that's very confusing. He needs to lay it out and let you know what he wants out of the situation. I think if you really like him, you could try to make it work without forcing it. You just need clarity, and you also have to figure out what exactly it is stopping him from taking it to the next level. This one is juicy. Okay. My BF lives with his baby mother, which means he's still in a relationship with her, but treats me so well and is getting an apartment for us. The baby is going to be 1 in October, and he claims once the baby is older, he'll be able to co-parent. But at what point do I say okay? Like, is you with me or what? Thing is, I really don't know what advice I'm looking for, because I'm not leaving him alone. I'm just dumb. What would you do, though? And he takes care of me and my daughter. I'm gonna be real raw, because a lot of girls will be like, what, he lives with baby mother? I would never deal with. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in situations where I was feeling somebody who was currently in a relationship with somebody else, but not in a relationship, let me clarify that, who was still dealing with their baby mother, claiming that they're not in a relationship and he wants to be with me, but still spending a lot of time with his baby mother for the sake of his child. So from that end, I completely understand what you're going through. I'm not gonna say that you're dumb, because I can't explain it. You don't really understand what you would do until you're in that situation. But I understand that when you have feelings for somebody, the time you spend with them, and then when they show you actively that they care about you, they're doing for you, and like you said, he's doing for you and your daughter, he's getting an apartment for y'all. If he's showing you that he genuinely does not want to be in a relationship with the child's mother, and he's just not trying to be an asshole and like shut her out completely, or he's trying to just not trying to be an asshole and like break her heart or whatever, or giving her time to get over them splitting up before he jumps into a relationship with you, then by all means mess with him. But like I said before, that is a tricky situation. You can mess with him, but I feel like you shouldn't. You still have to put yourself in her shoes, especially being someone with a child. Put yourself in the baby mother's shoes. Would you want your baby daddy, like, you're not gonna let go of your baby father like right away. The child is not even one yet. You have to take account of how her feelings and how that's gonna affect your relationship, because she's always gonna be there. That's the mother of his child. He's always gonna have to speak to her. He's always gonna have to deal with her. And how is that gonna impact your situation with him, especially once he moves in with you? How is that gonna work? Like, if she has to give him an ultimatum about choosing his family or you, do you feel like he would choose you, or you would think he would choose his family? Like, all of that plays a part in the situation. Second, I never believed, to be honest, I got to a point where I never believed a nigga when he say that he lives in with his BM, or he talks to his BM, but it's not nothing. I never believe it, because people always men always be downplaying their situations with their baby mother, and then you speak to the baby mother, then you be like, oh, he loves me, he said he wants his family. Like, that is so tricky. Unless he's really showing you like full proof that they're not together, he wants to get out that situation, he wants to be with you, or like he's trying to move out, then I feel like don't take him serious. And if he's providing for you and your child, I feel like he's showing you that he really wants to mess with you. But at the same time, stuff be so sweet in the beginning, and niggas be having a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and they be two-faced. So he could be telling you one thing and telling her one thing. He could be telling you he don't mess with her, he don't rock with his baby mother, they just living together, he's just trying to make it work for the baby. But he could probably telling you, oh yeah, I'm not messing with her. He probably telling the baby mother, oh yeah, I don't mess with her, it's not that deep. So I don't know. Me, the way my anxiety is set up and the way my feelings are set up, I don't think I would be able to sleep at night knowing that my man is sleeping with his baby mother, or living in the same house with his baby mother, and I'm sleeping alone. I can't get with that. My advice to you is fill it out. I feel like if you have feelings involved, but you said this is your boyfriend, I don't think you should make it an official relationship until he moves out of the house with the baby mother and y'all move into that apartment together. Because as of right now, him with living with the baby mother, you don't know what he's doing. He could be actively, they could be having sex, all that, and he's probably telling you he don't even sleep in the same room with her. That is a weird situation. My advice, I don't have any advice, because you know what? I really suck at advice. I feel like, me personally, I wouldn't be in that situation like that. I've been in a situation where someone who was still dealing with their baby mother, and it was so complicated and full of drama. It was a lot of two-faced, two-sided. He was telling me one thing, telling her one thing, and at the end of the day, the result of it was I ended up heartbroken. I wouldn't even want anyone else to go through that. So I would say not to mess with him. But if you guys are deep enough to the point that y'all in a relationship, and you guys are looking at places for each other, to live with each other, and he's providing for your daughter, he seems like he's very serious about being with you. But you also don't want to be with a nigga who's living a double life. You don't want him to live with you and your daughter, but spend some time over there too, and telling both of y'all he don't mess with each other. Like, you need that whole situation needs clarity. Unless he could 100% prove that him and shorty girl are just co-parent but in the same household for the sake of the daughter, I don't think you should take him serious. And I don't even think you should, like, I don't know, I personally, I just, the way I can't do it. I'm not strong. I am not that strong. I'm not that strong at all, girl. But yeah, that is me, my advice video. If you guys want some advice from me, clearly I suck, but if you do guys want me to do a part 2 of an advice video, you guys can send your stories to my email. I'm gonna put it in the description below, and I want you guys to give all your commentary on these situations in the comment bar. I want my subscribers to give advice, especially if you've ever been in any of these situations. What would you do in this situation? How would you handle it? I'm an emotional cancer. A lot of stuff I can't tolerate. I feel like I'm too soft, I'm too strong, I'm not strong enough, I'm too weak. And like I said before, it's easy to say what you would do because you're not in that situation. It's easy to say what you would not do or what you would not tolerate when you're not in that situation. So just put yourself in the person's shoes. I've been in a situation with like I said, I've been in a situation where I was messing with a boy who was still involved with his baby mother, and he was playing two sides. So I personally would not want anyone to get involved in that. But her situation could be different from my situation. This guy seems serious. If they're looking for apartments and he's taking care of her and her baby, clearly he's in it deep, honey. But at the same time, you don't want to get your heart broken, because these niggas be too Thomas. But this was my advice video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, put a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If this is your first time watching my video and you enjoy my content, watch my other videos. I'm gonna link them up here somewhere. Subscribe to me. We're on the road to 5K 5K, just 5K. We very close, we this close, and then we going to 10K, and then we going to 20K, and then it's up from there. And if you really fuck with me, you would click that bell so you get that notification when a bitch posts a video every Tuesday. Period. Period. Period.